Well, hello, boys and girls. It's been quite a while, and the reason why is I moved out of my basement and I'm moving into the life coach's house. I'm taking all my massage rooms and vats of Jaime's body lube, and she didn't have a lube lines here, so you can have dispensers all around the place. So we have to do all that. It's a bit of a chore, but I have people on it, and I'm following them around, instructing them, making sure everything's working all right. By the way, if you haven't known, I'm my NHL Pearls of Wisdom, and I do NHL videos, which I'm about to do now. Okay, NHL video. I've been pretty accurate on my playoff bracket as it comes right now, but the problem that I've had is I picked Washington to lose all the way up till now. I picked them to lose against Columbus. I picked them to lose against Pittsburgh. I was more sure that Columbus was going to beat them than Pittsburgh, actually. And it looked like it was going to happen, as you know, but it didn't. As far as Pittsburgh was concerned, I was like in 7. I was very unsure because I don't like Pittsburgh's depth. Now we're going to Tampa Bay, and I'm actually hoping I'm right 3 times in a row, or wrong 3 times in a row, because I'm not doing this from my heart. I love Alex Ovechkin. I want him to win a cup. I just think I just love him as a character in the NHL, not just how great of a player is, which is fantastic. He's going to go down as possibly the best power forward we have seen ever. Like, really darn close. Up there with all the greats of Neely, Lindros, guys like that. People forget just how much of a physical force Ovechkin is. But it's not because of even that. He's just a great person. Ovechkin is one of those guys that you can't help but root for, just for being such a fantastic person. By the way, I'm in one of the massage rooms right now, if you're wondering why there's a bed beside me. I've had to do a lot of meditation on this little pick here, and I'm sure you understand that. So, now we got Tampa Bay and Washington. And as I just said, I pretty much told you who I'm picking. I'm picking Tampa Bay, but here's the reason why. Again, Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, Wilson will be back. The problem we have here is, when is Backstrom going to be back, or if he's going to be back? For him not to be there for the last 2 games of the Pittsburgh series tells me that this ankle injury is serious. There is some. I mean, it's not a slight sprain here. This could be. He could be out for the whole playoffs, I imagine. It's got to be that bad for him, or close to that bad. Maybe he'll be back sooner than that, but even if he does come back, he's probably going to be injured. So as of right now, you're looking at Vrana, Eller, and Oshie as your second line. And when we go down Tampa Bay's lineup, Travis Boyd, you're going to start using as your third line. I don't like that too much. Stevenson and Brett Connolly. I mean, they've been getting the most out of some very average players in the Pittsburgh series. Defensively, Christian Juice looks really good, actually. That was a fine pickup for them. Kempny, Carlson and Orlov, Niskanen as a top 4. I mean, I like Niskanen. I like Niskanen, Orlov, and Carlson. Not bad. Not a bad 3 there. But putting Kempny in there, he's pretty average to be having in your top 4 in a Stanley Cup team. Brooks Orpik, forget about it. I mean, no, he shouldn't even be in the NHL, let alone. And we've gone over that before. The big thing with me is, in the beginning when they played against Columbus, if you remember correctly, I heard the rumors that they were going to play Grubauer, and I was saying that is a horrible idea. Holtby is the guy. You go with your guy. That is it. Holtby brought you there before. He might have had a rough stretch or whatever, but I didn't like the idea of going with Grubauer to begin with. And it was because I really thought they were going to go through by Grubauer that I picked Columbus to win that. So, and once they put Holtby in, they won. So let's look at the Tampa Bay lineup here. you got for your top line, JT Miller, Stamkos, Kucherov. Washington can compete with that to a certain degree. Andre Palat, Point, and Johnson, though, when you're talking about having Eller as your second line center compared to Braden Point as your second line center, Tampa Bay crushes them here. And your fourth line of Gord, Cirelli, and Killorn, it's not even close. I mean, that line is fantastic for a third line. A lot of teams would be playing that as a second line easy. And Kunitz, Paquette, Ryan Callahan on the fourth line. I didn't get into Washington's fourth, but I definitely take Tampa's fourth over theirs. And then you get into the defense. Hedman, they're playing Girardi with Hedman. That's more or less taking their weakest link and putting them with their strongest link. So it's Hedman can make up for a lot of what Girardi can't. Girardi just has to basically sit back and block shots and stuff like that. For a guy like Hedman can almost play both positions. He's that good. McDonough and Stralman as your 4-5, as your 3-4 though. I mean, holy shit. McDonough and Stralman would be playing first and second on Washington. Now, you could make a case that Carlson can compete with those two. Absolutely, you could. But I might take Carlson over McDonough, maybe. I think it's pretty much a even off, but I'm not taking him over Stralman. I mean, Stralman would probably be their best defenseman. Niskanen, Stralman, maybe. I'd still take Stralman. But Braden Coburn and Sergachev over, Juice and Orpik? Not even close. Not even close. If Sergachev was playing in Washington right now, he'd be playing in their 3-4 easily, maybe up in their 1-2. That's the kind of depth we're talking about compared to Washington's depth. It's not even in comparison. I think this is going to go pretty quickly. I'm taking Tampa Bay in 5. Goaltending, this is where it could happen. If Vasilevsky somehow gets hurt and they got to go with Budai or Domingue, I find it, even with Tampa Bay's depth, it's very highly unlikely Tampa Bay can recover from that. Neither Budai or Domingue are basically really NHL caliber. They're not going to be their backup goaltender next year. So yeah, that would be crushing for Tampa Bay. That would be the most unlucky thing that could possibly happen to them. When you look at their defense, when you look at Tampa Bay's defense that's not playing, Dotchin, Schuster, or Kukuk, all of them I would take over Orpik. That tells you something right there. I mean, I would take Dotchin over Juice. I mean, these are guys that are like, they're down in the 7, 8, 9 spot, and I would take over Washington's top 6. So, pretty simple. I'm taking Tampa Bay in 5, boys and girls. Hopefully I'm wrong again, because I'd really like to see Washington win the Cup, but I don't think I am. And I'll bring you the Western here really soon. That's my full 42%, boys and girls. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe, get yourself a vat of Jaime's Body Lube. You know you want it. And a My NHL Pearls of Wisdom necklace, because everybody wants that. Helicoptered straight to your door and signed by me. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.